Good morning, all. Thanks for joining. I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Thank you. So, any questions in the last session?
No questions, Raj.
No questions, right? Okay. Let's, if you don't have any questions from anyone, we can directly jump into the topic. Okay. So, what is the topic we discussed in the last session?
License.
Licensing, right? So, especially the how many types of license models are there based on the organization, the how the users are using the system and the nature of work, we will decide which license we need to buy from Citrix. And we discussed what's the difference between concurrent versus user and device licenses, and what are the licensing editions are available. Okay. And what are the features available in the editions, and especially which editions have all the features available. And we discussed and what are the features we are going to learn upcoming classes, and accept Linux server distribution, and this question already discussed. Okay. And now, so we are preparing the license server installation. I hope so the server everything is ready in our lab. Am I correct? So the server is everything is ready. Get connected. Now I'm going to start 124 license server. So let them server should first turned on, and if you have any problem, and I will try to troubleshoot the issue, then I'll go for it. So may I know who's this SHR? Who's the SHR? Srimant, I think. SHR means Srimant. The naming convention is not good, brother. Can you please change it? So how we are using? You can please change it. Huh? This is not good actually.
ये मैंने कृष्णा को बुलाने के लिए लिया है।
Please go on
40
mute.
रुपए दीजिए। मैंने कहा 40 रुपए का।
So now the machine is successfully ready, powered on. I can connect to the Citrix domain account. So actually in the last session, the server is ready and we are unable to join the server to the domain controller. Am I correct? That's the issue was happened. So now log into the server with a local admin account, welcome at the rate 123. Then we can start troubleshooting the issue. Then we can start troubleshooting the issue. So now still this machine is per group condition. So now I need to join these machines to domain member. So come back here. So in this concept, whatever the servers we have created here, the server need to be joined to the domain controller member. So still this server is in work group. I need to join these missions to domain controller member. So whenever we join the missions to the domain controller member, so first of all, the DNS IP address should be properly updated in this system. Then only the server able to communicate the DNS AD. You can see here 192.168.100 was successfully we updated that. Okay. Next step, when I click on change settings and change here, domain name will be there. Domain name we need to enter. So what is a domain name? What is our domain name? Our domain name is ctn.com. Okay. Our domain name is a ctn.com. Send Control Alt Delete and login. CMD. IP config, I'm checking this is the IP address is there. And the domain name, we need to check that. This is ctn.com. Now going back, the license server. Now can give the domain name is ctn.com. Click OK. When I click OK, it will ask the prompt the username and password. So the username and password must be, it will be created in the Active Directory users and computers. So guys, I already created a username called CTX admin. So the password also I'm planning to mention here. You can note it down. Okay. So Citrix @123. Okay. Citrix @123. So here I'll be open our notes. Here I'll open our notes. Update the information. So Citrix admin name is CTX admin and password is Citrix @123. Clear? This is a username and password you need to enter. So what is a domain name? If anybody have confusion, ctn.com. And what is the DNS IP? 192.168.1.100. What is the gateway? 192.168.1.1. So what is the subnet mask? 255.255.255.0. This is a common information. And what is the Zen server IP? 192.168.1.101. So these are the main servers details I updated there. Okay. Lab info. So you can check that. Huh? Now I'm giving the username is Citrix admin Citrix @123. Once you click that, it will accept the username and password. If it is corrected, it will join to the domain control member. Now this is a work group system. It will be joined as a member server in a domain. This is a mandatory step. So wait for the server will reboot. Then we can connect with the domain account. Previously we logged in with administrator, right? Now we can log in with the Citrix administrator account. Server is successfully rebooted. Now we should not log in with administrator. Click on other user, log in with a CTX admin and password. So now the server is successfully opened. So every time it's opening this server manager console, we can go to manage server manager properties and click on check this and uncheck this and click OK. And close this window. Now server is ready. We can start installing the Citrix first component license server. Citrix first component license server. But before license server installation, only one step is pending. So previously this is machine is work group condition. That's why we have a only public and private network are allowed in the system. Now this is a domain joined system, right? So domain network also created. Okay, the domain network name is ctn.com. So ctn.com network by default, the firewall is enabled. Better can turn off it. Better you can turn off it, the domain networks. For smooth communication, please turn off the domain network. So by default workgroup only private and public network will be there. If once the machine is joined to the domain network also added. So maybe you will raise a question, sir, this is a security. So why you are turned off? So because of security is very important for the company. Yes, definitely. But every system will go for each and every firewall and we are creating the rules are very difficult. Okay. So entire company, they have some kind of corporate firewall. So at the gateway level, so they will maintain it. Don't want to configure anything from this, each and every server level. Any other question? No? Next step. And we need to, Ashwini, you're asking the request for me. Okay, I don't want to give request. So click on drop down list. Now here we have a Windows 2016, Virtual Apps Desktop 1912, Provisioning Services 2012. You need to select the Virtual Apps Desktop 7.1912. You need to select it. That is a software file. So now it will be get connected here. You can see this. It's connected. Now maximize the console. And now click here, this PC. And here is the software is successfully mounted. Just double click. Click on yes. So now which product we need to install? Which product we need to install? That's a very important thing. So as we discussed in the PPT, you can check this. If you selected only Zen Desktop, VDI, Enterprise and Platinum, these three models will be there. And only based on the Zen Desktop, these three services only it will enable. If you go with Enterprise, you have a full features will get. Suppose if you're going with the Zen app, Advanced Enterprise Platinum will be there. So here, few features are not available. So that's why whenever installing it, I'm going to select Virtual Apps and Desktop. So basically this slide is whatever I'm presenting, this is a 7.12 version. Okay. After 7.15, the product name is changed. So now it is a Virtual Apps and Virtual Desktops. So if you need both Virtual Apps and Desktop delivering applications, okay, only you can select here. Okay, you can select this. If only applications, you can select this. If you both desktop and application, you can select here. Now this is a complete screen. So here we need to install the Citrix license server. So this is a Citrix license server here. Now I'm installing it. Do not install any other role, only Citrix license server in this computer. Now can select the accept and read understand license agreement. Next, only license server component is installing. Click on next. So the ports are automatically configuring and click finish. This will take a few minutes to install. Please wait. So component is successfully installed and initialization is pending.
One Rajesh.
Any question?
Rajesh, I'm Hemant. How to
Yes,
take this software, 1912 software, how to, you have to take it to LC?
you need the
LSC.
software?
Yeah, how to mount your LIC
Okay,
software?
no problem. I'll give you. Okay. So maybe it's a big file. And let me check on how can I provide maybe Drive, Google Drive.
Okay.
So now the component is successfully installed and initialization. Click finish. Now I can close here. So how to verify license server is successfully installed? Go to Start, Citrix. There is a Citrix license administration console is there. Citrix licensing manager is there. So go to Citrix license administration console. So very old version is a Citrix management console, LMC. This is a license administration console from XenApp 7 version onwards. So you know, right, Internet Explorer is old. So Microsoft is released the newer version of Internet Explorer is named called Microsoft Edge. Better you can install it. Okay. Now can click continue this website. Now the local host, that means in the server itself, the license administration console is opening. So let me explain this console end to end. So please check here. So in this license administration console, the left side, there is an alerts will be there. In case of any problem in the license server, so errors and warnings will be showing here. Any license expiration, license over limit, any license server vendor demand services are down, anything will be showing here. Next, in the right side, so what are the license type you are using, that model you can select, and the licenses status will be showing here, and when will be get expiring, and how many licenses are there, how many in used. So by default, we are going with the startup licenses. We have a 10,000 startup licenses will be there. With that, we can run our demo and practices for 1 month, 30 days. Okay. So this is a dashboard. And if you go to administration tab, it will prompt the login page. You can please enter username and password. Username is a CTX admin and password Citrix @123. I'm logging in. So maybe domain name you need to type. So successfully logged in. So this is a system information about the license server. The license server version is 11.16. So in this particular 1912 version, okay, maybe if you are upgrading to 2103, 2203, different versions, the license version will be changed. The product version is different and Citrix license version is different. So please note down this point. And whenever attending the interview, they will ask you what is the license or version. So whoever real time they work, definitely they can tell that the version names. Okay. So please remember this version name 11.16 and 3.0 build version 29.000. And license server communicate with the port number 27,000. And this is a server name, server fully qualified domain name, server IP address, server MAC address, server volume serial number. This all the information will be there. So when this information is required, in case of any problem in the license server or any support cases you want to raise to the Citrix technical team, that time they will ask you about the product information and your serial number and all. Then you have to log into the system and you have to inform them. Otherwise, there is no more use in this console. Moving to the user configuration, and whoever managing the Citrix license server, we will provide access to the persons to log into the license administration console, monitor the dashboard, and you can do the configuration. And when you click on create a new user, and you can add so whoever available, okay, in the project like this. So we will always connect it to domain administrator account and domain administrator groups. So right now, the group is created in AD that you know very well. So in AD, the group is already created. So batch number 124, batch number 124. Let me log into AD server. Go to dsa.msc, that Active Directory users and computer screen. So now in this domain, batch number 124, here we can create a users like this. So now I'm going to create the username, just copying here, Ashwini, and I'm giving this, okay, I'm creating other users, like example, Manikuma. Okay, so login ID. So, and what is the ID I given for Ashwini? You can check this. The login ID is account. So this is a way I created. This is a way I created. Same way, I'm going to create a Manikumar also. Right. Manikumar, and your username is Manikumar124. Next, and I'm setting up the password. What is the password I have created last time, Ashwini? Any idea?
You didn't share it, Rajesh.
Okay, no problem.
I think India 123, India 123.
India 123, right? Correct. India at the rate 123. Click finish. So like this, every user ID will create here. Every user ID will get create here. So let me create, okay. Let me create all users, okay, right now in the batch. Deepak, your ID is already there, right? Let me check later. Your name is not there. Hemachandra, Hemant, nobody is there. So Lingadhar is already available. Srimant is available. No, it's not available. Thamare Kannan, definitely your name is not available. So I'll create every user ID here today. Users, copy.
Sir, password is India 123, right?
Yes. For everyone, I'm creating like this. Okay. Chandra, your ID is okay. Your username is Chandra. Okay. Done. Srimanth. So finally, Kannan. So whose name is missing? Hemant, right?
Yes, right.
Hemant.
And Hemachandra also.
Oh, one name is enough. Okay. So total, how many people are there? 4 plus 3, 7. Okay, already Lingadhar is already enabled. So let me move this person. Right. Lingadhar, your password is able to logging into the environment?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Right. So now I'm going to add this particular group. Okay, this particular group in license server. Okay. So guys, I'm getting connecting like this, keep on. It's a very hectic, right? Okay. So what I'm trying to do, my AD server, my license server, I can connect very smoothly. Okay. What I'm trying to do. So in your jump server, wherever you're connecting our lab environment, okay, there I have provided, there is a software name called Remote Desktop Connection Manager, Remote Desktop Connection Manager. Okay, so you can please find out it. So I'm going to install now Remote Desktop Connection Manager. With that, I'm going to use it. So this is the RDC man. Now I'm going to create one more batch here. You can create it with your name on your desktop. Okay. Batch 124. I'm creating it. So add a server, AD server. So what is the server name? 192.160.1.100 and name like this, I can maintain AD. Go to File, Save All. Right click, connect server as, connect server as with your ID. What is your ID? I just now created, right? Your domain account. You can use it. So I just logged in my commonly I'll be logging with the CTX admin only. So you can guys log in with your ID. Okay. Citrix @123 ctn.com. I'll just save it. So you can save your username and click connect like this. So the screen will be getting connected like this. So maybe if you have any ups and downs in the screens is not perfectly fit into window, go to properties and display settings, scale to fit into window. Click this, go to file, save all. Now can screen perfectly fit into window. We can add multiple servers also. What is the server name? What is the server name? I can easily find out the license server IP address like this, 208. So now 192.168.1.208. And what is the server name? Lab 124 hyphen LIC 01. This is a name. Go to save all, right click, connect server as with the same name. I'm going to connect here. Very simple. But you can connect your license server with the name. Okay. So I can easily switch between the server to server. Previously in Zen Center is very difficult, right? Now here this is so comfortable, I can manage it. So this RDC man is available on your screen. You please check that. If not there, Lingadhar, you are available, right? Morning to evening. So Deepak will be available only afternoon. So in case of any technical help, will you able to answer?
Yes, sir, I can help.
Okay, right. So guys, Lingadhar is my old student, and so he came back. Okay, so probably he's from available from today onwards. I will add into the WhatsApp group. I think he's already available in the group. If not there, I'll add it back. So up to afternoon, Deepak will be there. You can utilize him. So he's already trained previous batches. And afternoon, maybe you can reach out to Lingadhar. Okay. So you can please utilize in a proper way. Okay. You can clarify your lab doubts, huh? And you can complete as soon as possible. Now I'm going to add a Citrix batch 124 into this group. So like these computers, like example, what is the group name? What is the group name? Citrix CTX batch 124 users. Okay, CTX batch 124. CTX batch 124 users. This is a name. I'm going to save it. There's a syntax error is coming because of the domain name is not mentioned. Okay, domain name is CTN. If you click save, let me refresh the screen. It's not selecting. Locally managed AD domain administrator group. ctm.com / So the license administration console no longer support user configuration. User configuration has been moved to Citrix licenser manager settings accounts. Okay, guys, you can see this. There is a message is coming and we have a Citrix licensing manager is there. So this advanced console in 7 version, go to start, click on start and we can go to manager settings accounts, okay, in that area. I think server is slow. Maybe all the servers are slow. No, only the license server is slow. Go to Citrix license manager. Now can continue this website. In case if you're getting the same slowness, you can reboot the server. Now the server is successfully restarted. Now can go to the license manager. Click continue. So meanwhile, I will explain other features in Citrix License Administration Console. Go to Administration. Now I can go to the alert configuration. So in case of any issues are facing in the license server, so based on this configuration, we will get an alert on the dashboard. Like example, license count is 100% utilization. Maybe if you any threshold, if you set up like 80% or 70%, once it is reaching, then it will be getting update. We have a licenses expiration date, right? Before these many days, we need to get a update. through notification. All these kind of settings are available. So properly we need to set up before moving to the production. Okay. If you're asking Citrix administration team, Citrix support team, they will guide you. Okay. Based on your environment license type, you need to configure it. Example, if you're selecting that actable threshold exceeded, if 90% means if 90% is crossed that, you will get a notification. Overdraft license issued. So overdraft means if you're giving that 90%, 90% is crossed. So that means overdraft. So you want to give the issue. Okay. So that means you will get a notification. Actable licenses before expiring 7 days, we need to get notification. So these kind of features will be there. Vendor demands service. If it is down, we'll get a notification. So these features we need to enable it. So based on your requirement, you can select. So the default settings are good. Maybe if you want, we can customize yourself. Coming to the server configuration. So listen carefully. This is a very important thing. And web server configuration. So we are managing the license server administration console through browser, right? We are connecting with address port number 8082. This is a default port number. In case if you're changing the port number, you can modify and you can connect with that address only. Mostly 99% in your environment, 8082 port number will be there. In case if they are changing, you need to check and you can use that port number to logging in. And secure web access. Right now, the service will be getting connected with the HTTPS because of every transaction. When you log in the web, will be a secured way, then only get connected. This is a default certificate and a certificate key, which is installed one. In case if you are any third-party certification services, if you are using, you can request and download and install it. We have a separate class going forward, certificate authority services. There we can connect it. Okay. So next license configuration port number. So next license server configuration port number 27,000. In case if you're changing the port number, you can update that. And only this port number we should update in the Citrix delivery controller also. Mostly all environments, they'll be getting connected with the 27,000 only. And coming to the logging, so we can check the logs. Anybody is logging to the anybody logging in a license server, we need to check the license logs. You can check any kind of information, errors, verbose information we can find out here based on the log type. We have a log type will be there. Like we have a warning information like this. And coming to the user interface is by default will be a concurrent. In case if you are selecting actable, only user and device based license will be showing on the dashboard. So right now only actable license. So actable licenses, Citrix is not providing for practice purpose. They'll be giving concurrent licenses. Okay. And if you want, maybe in your environment, a few projects are using concurrent license and few projects are using actable license. You can select this both and you can select it and go to the dashboard. You will see that actable license information and concurrent license information. So by default, Citrix will provide only 30 days trial version concurrent licenses. Okay. So previously actable device licenses also they provided in the Citrix portal. Now they stopped it. Now can go to administration screen and come down. This is the overall information. And finally vendor demand port number. So here we need to, wherever you download the license file from the Citrix site, once you purchasing the license, the .lac file will be there provided. You need to upload. So we have a portal they will be provided. Nowadays, even that portal also completely they given restricted access, some kind of multi-factor authentication method. So you can go to like this kind of website, My Citrix. Okay. Go to this My Citrix, My Account. Now this entire account is moved to cloud. Now you can sign up here. So if you don't have an account, you can sign up. So right now I have an account is there, but when I'm logging in multi-factor authentication, authenticator app I should install and I need to configure. For authentication and all, first I need to send a request to Citrix team. They will send one link, the QR code. I need to install Microsoft Authenticator app or Google Authenticator app, and I need to scan and whatever the code will be generating, I need to update. So every time the code will be get generating on the mobile application, and we need to update and we have to verify and continue. So then only I would able to log into this screen. Otherwise, not possible. Okay. So I already requested a Citrix team. Maybe it will take 3 to 4 days. My account will get activated. I'll show you. Okay. Probably this week. How the Citrix portal will be look like. Any other question?
Yes, Rajesh.
Tell me.
We'll be getting recovery bit for the Citrix account, right? There are some bits, 8 to 9 recovery bits. There'll be
Sorry?
for recovery bits. Once if multi-factor authenticator is, I mean, that is not giving the correct one. If my account is not linked with authenticator,
Mhm.
then we'll be getting.
Suppose um, my phone, actually I already install authenticator. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Example,
Okay.
Microsoft Authenticator I'm opening. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm open a new account, so I need to connectivity, right?
Correct.
So without connectivity, how can I enter this number? So don't have your authenticator app, you can use a backup code to sign in. So some kind of random codes you can enter. Okay. So I don't want to show you.
Yeah, backup code. I'm talking about that itself. My question is that is for one-time use only.
Suppose,
Can I put like okay.
yes, we can contact the technical team and we can do that. So incorrect, please try again.
Okay, thank you.
So you have a backup course. First, we need to configure it, right? Authenticator app. Either authenticator app is not working, you can use a backup code.
It
Okay,
never
this is
worked for
design.
me, authenticator app actually. So
That's what I'm telling you. First, we need to send a request. So contact the Citrix support team. Okay.
okay.
They will allow. They will send a mail some information to me. Based on that, I can log in. So
I'll
example,
do that.
how can I help you? So complete the field. So we'll get help you on this. So what is the issue and the trouble? So general issue, licensing, Podio, right, share file, existing, licensing. Okay.
Okay.
Please enter the brief information. Okay. Continue. So based on your question, so they'll be getting this kind of self-help resources will be there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now frequently asked question for multi-factor, login with the two-factor, two steps verification, login with the two steps verification. So you can open like this. Okay. So once you open, you can check this article. So how we need to follow this. So log in with the two steps verification. After you enroll the two steps verification, you will prompt at the Citrix verification code. I didn't enroll actually. Okay. If you are already enrolled, we can do that. So now the verification is not yet done. Not yet done. So that's why we are sending we can call the Citrix team. There's a Citrix toll-free number will be there. I can share with you. Okay. We can call and we can enable it. If they're asking, no, so why we are creating and all, they will ask you some information. Tell them, I'm working in, I'm working in so and so company, or maybe I'm learning this. So I want account is activated. So maybe if they provide it, okay, well and good. Otherwise, I'm not giving any promise to you. Okay.
Okay.
They will enable dot or not. Okay. I have a company account. So that's why my own company is there, right? So my own company corporate account level, I'll be like a business purpose, I'll be asking to enable it. Maybe they will they will call and they will inform me and maybe some kind of raising some questions. I need to answer them. Then only they will raise it. But still, I'm not giving a guarantee. Maybe my company is eligible to use it. Okay, definitely they will give us because of they need a customers, right? Definitely they will provide access. I'll show you. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So this is a overall the Citrix information. Okay. So now Citrix administration console is down actually, management console. Okay. In future classes, we will check and let you know. Okay.
Okay, Rajesh.
Right. So before ending this class, any question?
Startup licenses are the actual licenses, right?
No,
Rajesh?
no, not actual licenses. This is only demo licenses. But connectivity is same, but this is not a
Okay.
production licenses. After 30 days, it will
In
be
the pod
automatically
also,
done.
we do have startup license.
Sorry?
In the production environment also, do we have the startup licenses?
First 1 month, we will preparing the lab and all, right? We will go with this. After that, we will get activated. So at least 30 days, we will get some grace period, no?
Okay.
So 30 days plus 30 days, total 60 days we'll get.
And this vendor domain service is just to open the console or what exactly is this service used for?
License services to upload the
Oh,
license file.
okay, okay.
If the service is down, the license file will not work.
Okay. And while performing the health check for license server, what are the basic checks we need to perform? Like first thing, we'll have to check if console is open, and other which important services we'll have to check.
Sorry, I'm not getting you.
See if a license server is rebooted, say or patched, something like that, then we'll be asked to perform the health check, basic health check for this server.
Definitely.
Yeah, what all we should consider? Like we should first check.
Services. Go to services and log into the dashboard and check the in the dashboard we have alert errors and warnings that we need to check, and as well as we need to check the services.msc and check the services status. But anyhow, every company they'll use a monitoring service.
Yes.
They will enable the monitoring services on this. Once service is down, automatically you will get mail alert. Okay. And once service is up, automatically you will get mail alert. So these are the services are very important. These two services. And web services for licensing. These three services are very important.
Okay.
Rajesh bro, actually, you asked us to not create license server.
Yes.
So I think from delivery controller onwards only we need to create, or we can start
Exactly.
practicing.
So if you want, we can create license server also. We have a time is available. Otherwise, don't waste your time. You can directly go for building the next class for delivery controller. Okay. Because of everyone, if you're creating here, 6-7 people are there. 6-7 people, if you're creating license server, every day you need to start the license server. So if you commonly, if you're using the license, 10,000 licenses are available. Everybody can use it, right?
Yes, you are right.
That's
So
the reason
I
purpose of me. I don't want
it
to
is one
create
of it is one of the task listed on the Excel. So I
Yeah,
just
if you
want
want, you can create it. Not a problem. If you want, you can create. Anyhow, my job is done. You can please complete it, and after that, you can delete it. No issues.
Okay.
But this Lab 124 license server, it will continue up to end of the class.
Oh, okay, bro.
So
Thank you.
today we activated, right? Day 1. So today is May 1st, right? So up to end of this month, we will get use the same license server. No problem.
Okay, bro.
Any other questions?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yes, please.
In production environment, will never let the license to expire. But what exactly error will we get if licenses expire and still users are trying to connect?
Okay. So basically, that scenario, I will show you end of the middle of the course when we are launching the application. I'll make them to license server will be stopped, and I'll ask them to log in and we can check that. There's a kind of creating the issue and fixing the issue concept. Okay, there I can show you. So normally, if the license server is down, you will get a alert license server down. Even you will get a error on the director. You will get the message on the Citrix studio portal. If any monitoring services are configured in that area, you will get it. In the license server itself also, event log will get generated. Even the dashboard, it's also the license will get showing that. Okay, if the server is up and running. Maybe if the server is shut down means, only we can check from the director and the monitoring consoles and studio consoles.
Yeah. And do we have, if in the same infra we have ZenApp and ZenDesktop both, do we need to upload different files for each, like for ZenDesktop the different one and ZenApp the other one?
Here, very good question. So multiple licenses are managing supported here. So based on your connectivity, so one farm, example, one environment only they're using ZenDesktop. Only ZenDesktop license you can manage. One environment only ZenApp. Only ZenApp license if you uploaded, you can connect that one. So clearly it will be showing you. Next class, whenever I'm installing the delivery controller, so there I can show you how you can select the exact licenses.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, thanks for answering all my
And
questions,
no problem.
Rajesh.
No problem. I need more questions. I need more questions. Okay. So that everybody will get understand. So in your real-time issues also, maybe related to the topic, you can ask. You can please note down and you can ask me. We can guide you. Don't worry about that.
Sure.
Right. So lab is available next 1 hour. Okay. So if anyone is practicing that, you can please send a message on the group and you can continue. Okay. So if any help, Lingadhar and Deepak is available. Please take care of it. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Bye.